Hey Pisces, this is going to be your general reading for the month of April. This isn't going to resonate with every single Pisces. If it resonates with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck and get started, and I will leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. So let's get started. All right, Pisces. I feel like, Pisces, that for a lot of you, this is going to apply to love, but this could apply to kind of a platonic relationship or friendship or work. Just take it as it resonates with you. But I feel like for the month of April, there's something that's not working out the way you want it to. You feel like almost as if you're spinning your wheels and you're not advancing, you're not making progress in something. And it's really causing you to almost as if it's bringing up some kind of really, really bad memories from the past for you. There's something about that whatever's going on that's not working for you right now. It's almost as if it reminds you of something from your past that was really, really negative. If this is dealing with a person, if you're having some challenges with a person, there's something about what you're going through right now that's reminding you either of a past relationship, a past love, or something that they've done in the past. And it's like, it's bringing it all back up for you. You know what I mean? Like, if they were unfaithful in the past and you thought you worked through it, or they lied, maybe not unfaithful, but maybe they lied in the past and you thought you worked through it. And now that you're seeing some kind of behavior now and you feel like the relationship isn't working and you see something that they're doing and it's reminding you of their deceptive ways in the past. There's something here that's reminding you of something negative because it's not working out, whatever it is. And I feel like there's a lot of frustration in this reading. I'll be honest, there's a lot of frustration for you. You're not happy with the way things are going with the Sun card in the reverse is what's crowning you. You're really unhappy with this whole situation, and you're unhappy partly because you feel like this either the situation isn't getting off the ground for you, it's not moving forward, it's not starting. It also could be that you're no longer passionate about something. You could have lost your passion for something because it's not working, because it's reminding you of these things from the past. You could be losing your passion for it because you're in this space of unhappiness. And I feel like this Emperor in your past position that can represent a father figure, just a very dominant, protective figure. I feel like there either was an individual in the past that was very protective of you, or you were protective of someone in the past as it relates to this. Almost as if you feel like if this Emperor energy is representing you, you feel like, I defended and protected this relationship in the past. I fought for it. I invested in it. And now that it's not working, it's hitting you a little bit harder. It's clear that, and again, this may not be your energy. It could be someone else. You could have been given some kind of, because the Emperor, although it's very strict and structured energy, there's a slight benevolence also with the Emperor. I feel like there could have been a person in the past that was very, very dominant and structured, that gave you the structure of how to make this situation work. So if it's a goal, if this isn't love related or work related, if it isn't love related but is work related, it could be that you had a boss potentially that showed you the ropes. That was great, but now there's something going on here where either that person left or is no longer, has moved to a different position or corporation or something like that, and now things aren't working for you. So that's just kind of an example if this is resonating with you more as a kind of a career reading. But I feel like you had an idea of what the structure of this kind of connection or relationship should be, or whatever the situation is. You had an idea of what it was, you had established it, and now someone's bucking the system here. They're not going along with it with the Eight of Pentacles. They're not, and that's causing a lot of frustration for you. Now, in the near future, you have the Ace of Swords. So there's clarity, there's victory, there's communication coming in. So it feels like in the near future, you're going to be communicating with this person about what's going on here. It's going to be a very clear conversation where you express yourself fully, honestly, openly. But it's a conversation. When I say the Ace of Swords for a conversation, it's a conversation that has a goal. It has an end in mind. You're not getting into this conversation just to talk. This isn't a let's talk. This is a conversation where there's a goal in mind. There's something that you want to achieve with this Ace of Swords energy from the conversation. Now, emotionally, you're the Ten of Swords. So almost as if you're kind of at a place where this can represent betrayal, pain, things like that. So you could feel a sense of betrayal by the way this is working out because you are unhappy with it. You could be unhappy with the way things are being communicated, being done. But another part of the Ten of Swords coming up here is how you feel is about disappointment. I feel like right now you're really disappointed in how this whole situation is working out. And the most important thing for you is kind of ending that disappointment. You are a little bit preoccupied with the situation and the way, and especially mentally preoccupied with the way this situation is going for you. And it's causing you a little bit of mental anguish with the Ten of Swords coming up here is how you feel. There's some kind of mental pain associated with it. If it's not actual, if it's not, some kind of betrayal that's happened here. Because that's not for everyone. I'm not feeling that for everyone here. It's interesting because external to this situation, we've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So whoever this situation pertains to, they're not really ready to let the situation go with you. I feel like I feel this is your energy. I feel like when you express what you're dissatisfied with to this individual, I feel like they're going to be open to wanting to change it, because with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, they're not ready to walk away from this. And if this is a situation where you guys are in some form of a separation with the individual that this is about, they want to return. They want to come back and work the situation out with this Eight of Cups energy. I feel like you're going to communicate with them in a way where they can not only understand what it is that they either put you through or exposed you to, but that they're going to be coming back, especially with this Eight of Cups in the reverse, realizing there's a realization of what they've done, errors that they've made with this Eight of Cups in the reverse. This isn't an individual that's going to be able to let this situation go. They need to revisit it. They want to revisit it to kind of resolve it. Especially if you're dealing with another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another Pisces, or an Aries, Leo, possibly Taurus. Now we've got, in your hopes and fears, we've got the Hangman in the reverse. So that's your energy, but it's reversed. So I feel like you strongly want this situation to move forward. You don't want it to be in a limbo energy. I feel like, Pisces, you don't want this to linger, and you don't want to remain in this place where you feel frustrated and unhappy and feel like things just aren't going in the direction that you want them to go. You're ready for some movement. You're ready for some either change, either there needs to be some change here, some progress here. You're ready for that. And I feel like, I also feel like for some of you with this Hangman being in the reverse, that some of you are a little bit fearful that you're going to be sacrificing for something that's not worth it. So I feel like that's a strong energy for you, Pisces. So you're fearing that if I make the sacrifice to work this situation out, is it going to be worth it? Or am I going to be wasting my time? That's a strong fear here for you. But the outcome card, here you are, the King of Cups, you're in the upright. I feel like the King of Cups always brings balance, emotional balance. They've mastered their emotions. They know how to communicate their emotions well, but they're not overly emotional. They can be slightly reserved, but they offer the highest form of love. So I feel like I feel a strong energy that this is going to be worked out. Whatever the situation is that you're dissatisfied, whatever the situation is that you're dissatisfied with, either this person is going to be coming in to offer some kind of peace offering to make this situation, and it's going to be enough. It's going to be, they're not going to come in with something small. They're going to be coming in with kind of something that they feel like you deserve here. And it's not going to be at a low level. They're going to, if it's an apology, it's going to be a real apology. If it's some kind of an offering, an opportunity, whether it be for love or whatever it is, they're going to be coming in a serious way, and a very, very, it's going to be very forthright. It's not going to be overly emotional, but there will be emotions present here. And if this represents your energy, I feel like you're going to be coming back into balance, because here you really are really unhappy here with the way things are going. But there's something here that after this communication happens between you and this person, and you're clearly able to discuss things, I feel like it's going to bring you back to a state of balance where you reestablish some happiness and contentment in this situation. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.